Oh, shit. All right, let's get it. Oh. I honestly think time is speeding up. Because, like, if you think of a spiral, as the spiral gets closer to the end, it goes faster. So I honestly think time is speeding up. Because if you notice, the planets are going in a circle around the sun. The moon is going around going around in a circle around us. So I see the spirals.
Rated E10 for ages 10 and up.
Ooh, don't threaten me with a good time. Bro, that feels so different. It feels so different when you've actually sitting in a fire truck and rode up to a scene. I actually get feelings when I see that. Yo, they trained us how to do that. Doing that. That's a survival technique. They train you to cut a hole with whatever tool you have in a wall. And if you're like trapped, they train you how to obviously cut the hole. And then you can squeeze through it, bottle and everything. And like the gap is like that big. It's crazy, dude. They thought that they was gonna trick me, cause so like we had a sister station that we went to, right? And the guy there was fucking scared of me, the captain. Bro, I wore his ass out whenever he was looking for who he wanted to accept to the station. Bro was on his hands and knees before I caved in. I was like, nope, let's keep going. Let's keep going in the building. Let's keep doing rotations. Let's keep going. And then the fire chief called it. And then he dropped to his knees, and I was like, I was like, damn, you done already? Bro was scared of me, man. He was fucking scared of me. But we went over to his station, and they made us get in full gear because they were gonna try and do some weird shit. You know, they were trying to fuck with us. But me and the other person that I went to the academy with, who also got hired at that department, we were able to get through the rungs of the ladder without taking our packs off, right? And they didn't have anything to throw at us. And my captain kind of already knew that I was incredibly good at just about everything, because the academy that I went to, he kept asking me, he's like, dude, where did you go? And I was like, I went to Lone Star. I'm not going to say the location, but it's like the best in Houston. And you know what? I ain't going to lie. That academy was fucking awesome. Every single instructor there is a fire chief. So we didn't have an illiterate dumb fuck. We had actual firefighter instructors that were in service. They would leave the college and go in service. It was great. I loved it. Probably the best experience of my life. It was going to that college and then getting that job. But what I'm trying, the moral of the story is they couldn't fuck with me, and my captain already knew that, because he kind of tried to throw me through the ringer, and I just kept knocking him down because it's nothing that I haven't done before, you know.
Firefighting Simulator. Ignite. Check out the free trial. Now available on PlayStation 5.
Maybe I should play this at some point. Bro, them tattoos are sick. That's badass looking. Oh. Bro, what an amazing scene, by the way. Yo, these are everywhere. This looks like it might actually be good. They're adding a zombie modes to Marvel Rivals.
Time to make the undead dead again. Slice and dice. Vengeance in Spectre's name!
Damn. What? You just killed everybody, dude.
Told Spectre I'd carry on his legacy. Time to live up to the promise. I was born ready.
Blade looks so sick.
Unbounded gods!
That actually looks really good. It's a PvE mode, too.
Nameless and powerless. I feel very sorry for you. How about I give you a name? Come at me with everything. I'll paint all over it. Now take this. I will flatten you. How trifling. The end has arrived. Your fate ends. Now, like the insignificant black ant you are. All of the black in this world belongs to me. Such a pitiful black ant. I shall erect your tomb and mourn your repose. Tumble and plummet to a pitch black hell.
A season pass for a fighter game makes me sick to my stomach.
PlayStation.
Ninja Gaiden 4. By the way, the studio, the creator of Ninja Gaiden died. He died the day before. He died last week. I think he died last Thursday or Friday. He's dead.
No matter how many times I kill him, he always returns. Only a master ninja of the Raven clan can send the Dark Dragon to his true grave. But no such ninja has answered the call.
Damn, those graphics look really good, though.
pull anything shady, just cut me down then and there. You have no idea, do you? If, and only if, you deem him worthy.
He doesn't scare me.
That's a big ass sword.
Be careful, Yakumo.
Tell me, Yakumo, do you really plan on keeping this up?
The Supreme Dark Dragon in all his glory.
PlayStation.
That actually looks really good. So, I'm gonna say this outright. So this game was free to play until they released a DLC, and it forced you to pay for the DLC and the base game. So, now we've got that out of the way. I actually think that I enjoyed Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl, a little too much. I burnt myself out on that game real quick. I'm kind of shocked that I did, honestly. Such a great game. Damn.
PlayStation.
Oh, there we go. Check out. Oh, hold on. I've done this channel a while back. I haven't done them in a while. It's called Bat and Squatch. Check them out. Bat and Squatch creator. If you guys want me to take down the video, let me know. Please don't strike the channel. Leave a comment in the stream. Leave a comment in the video that I'll make after this. Just let me know. There's so many things that you can do. I have an email. Let me know. I will take it down. You ain't got to strike nothing. You ain't got to take me to court. Just let me know. I will gladly, happily take down the stream. Please just inform me and I will do it. Is that Bruce Wayne? It is because it's Wayne. It's got the W on it.
What do you want now?
Man, this is boring AF.
I've got a lot of work to do. Why don't you read a book or something?
How dare you? You know I can't read. We've been stuck in here forever, Bruce.
It's 9:30 a.m., and we haven't even been here an hour yet.
Dude, I am so bored. Can we please go do something?
Okay, bro. You win. We'll go do something.
That's what I'm talking about. Portal gun?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's portal gun.
Portal gun.
You ready, Big G?
Hells yeah.
Now, Herr Jones, you didn't think I'd let you beat me to the serpent's eye, did you?
You fool. You don't even know what you're after.
It doesn't matter. You're all alone, with no one to save you this time.
Oh, except for Batman.
He's not alone.
Damn you, Jones!
Oh, MG. I am so sorry. I am so sorry about your friend. I'm sure he's fine. Oh, no, he's dead. Totally dead.
Oh, that scumbag is no friend of mine. Thanks for the help.
Wait, Jones? Indy Jones? Are you Indiana Jones?
Yeah, that's me. And who are you? You do look a bit familiar.
I'm Squatch, and this is my sidekick, Bats. But hey, if you want, you can call me Chewy.
Whatever that means. Thanks for the help. But
Yo, the references are real.
Buddies show up.
Awesome! We're in! Do you keep extra hats, or is that the same one every time? How long is your whip? How many Nazis do you think you've knocked out? That bag of sand trick, how often does that actually work? Like, in real life? So archaeology is like treasure hunting, but with permission? You ever just get tired of being dusty? And you're a kid, right? Whatever happened to that guy? Last I saw, he was, like, putting a paper bag on his head and yelling at people on the street or something.
Dude! Yo, the real life references. This is so good.
Hey, could you shut the hell up so I can concentrate on finding this temple?
Never meet your heroes. Isn't that what they say, Bats?
Ah, don't sweat it, dude. He's just worried about finding the snake eyes or whatever he said. So how'd you even know who this guy was? If you were the world's greatest detective, I'd get it, but...
Dumbass van lifers went on a hike and left their van unlocked in my forest. Big mistake. Ha!
I was out for a walk when I came across this unsecured beauty.
Well, hello there, little friend. What brings you to my neck of the woods? Hello?
That is a nice van.
Home? I was looking for some snacks when I found a DVD copy of Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Wow.
I was mesmerized by it. I watched it like 3 times. So awesome.
Put in our van?
Yeah.
Take a photo.
My Bat van has a 70-inch OLED and full Dolby Atmos integration.
Oh, snap. Sounds like we need to go on a road trip. Hashtag BatVanLife.
Guys, look. There it is.
Got yellow paint on him.
That's the home of the Serpent's Eye. Lucky for you guys, I'm a pro.
And I'm the world's greatest detective.
Is there a snack bar or something?
Yo, I ain't even gonna lie. W theme. The flow of this video was so well put together.
Okay, fellas, stay close. Squatch, don't touch anything.
Smells like mold, death, and bad life choices had a three-way in here.
This place feels strange. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, welcome back, Hamster Whamster. Nice to see you again. That's a level 9 name right there. It's level 9. Oh!
That was amazing. How'd you know?
Years of experience, kid. Years of experience.
Oh!
Shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God. I killed Indiana Jones.
Oh, damn. Yeah, you did.
Bruce, this isn't funny. What do we do?
Well, he's dead, so it doesn't really matter now, does it?
Ah, don't worry, Big G. I got you. This is an all-purpose antidote developed by Wayne Industries. This will neutralize what was in those darts.
Oh man, what a relief.
He's gonna be out for a while, though. We should continue on without him.
Don't worry, he'll be
I'm kind of excited to play that new Resident Evil Requiem game.
fine. Just you and me now, pal.
LFG! Hashtag BatSquatch!
Stop. There's something ahead.
Whoa, fancy. Is that like sonar, or...?
Thermal mapping. The floor is pressure sensitive, the walls have dart mechanisms, and the ceiling looks ready to drop if someone sneezes too loud.
So what you're saying is that it's a death hallway?
It's incredibly advanced for its age. We'll need to chart a safe path tile by tile, synchronized with the timing of the mechanisms to ensure
you just gonna
safe
walk
passage
across?
past them.
Oh!
Woo! Hey, bats! I found a shortcut!
The Serpent's Eye should be up ahead. Be ready for anything. Hold up. We need to set up a few sensors. Check for traps. The floor is covered in pressure plates.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You just gonna run it? Oh, that thing looks sick. The Serpent's Eye.
Bats! I got it! Uh-oh.
The place is gonna come down! Run! We should have checked for traps!
I think there's a way out down this hallway.
He should have checked for traps. Yo, that thing is creepy looking. It's got a smiley face on it. What the hell? Yo, it's got a smiley face. I hate that. That's awful.
This is awesome! There's an exit.
Boys, you made it. What took you so long?
Oh, damn.
And you found the Serpent's Eye. Unfortunately, we have a bit of a problem.
Really? Because I don't see a problem. What about you, Squatch?
I don't see one either, Bats.
Well, That's what I like to hear.
Yo, it's a freaking, a comic montage. Oh my god, this is great.
Thanks for all the help, fellas.
So what y'all gonna do with it?
It belongs in a museum.
Ha! Ah, I knew you were gonna say that.
Okay, Indy. Glad we could help. But time for us to go. Ready when you are, Big G.
I'm gonna miss you, Indy. This was the greatest adventure ever.
Seems like a good guy, I guess. Where the hell is my hat?
Oh no! He took the hat!
Yep, adventure looks pretty good on me.
Oh, bro, what a great video.
Oh, yes. Did you hear? A van life couple found Bigfoot sitting in their van watching movies. And here's the photo. Will someone please get these cryptid hunters better cameras?
Right?
Well, until then...
Why is it that anytime you see a picture of a cryptid, they're always like either out of focus or they just look disgusting?
Have a laugh at these bloopers, friends. And perhaps give these guys a like and subscribe.
Why must they always?
Oh, damn, Chad's here. Welcome back, Chad. We missed you yesterday.
I know a shortcut. It involves some climbing.
Climbing. Bigfoot like climbing.
I've analyzed the flora. This mist carries an unknown hallucinogen.
Well, W, Big Bat and Squatch. That was a great video. I am subbed to them, right? It doesn't say. Where the hell did the sub button go? Oh, there it is. So that is the sub button. Boom. So Trump's demolishing the White House, sections of the White House to put in a ballroom. It's kind of scary looking. That's our White House, bro. That's crazy. So they're going to demolish sections of the White House, and they're putting in a $250 million ballroom. That's crazy. All right, here we go. GTA 5. I already did GTA 5. GTA 6 will be the next thing that we probably play. Especially if that bitch is going to be $100. I'm about to farm that bitch for some content.
You're no king's
I'm about
rally
to farm that shit hard.
Something done over 200 years ago. The only thing it cost you was your dignity, as the Chicago protesters came out, actually wearing clown costumes, which is nothing compared to the other activists dressed as insects. I honestly want to know how they successfully pitch this to these protesters, saying, hey, in order to defeat the monarchy that doesn't even exist in this country, we need you and all your friends to dress up like head lice while I beat you with a stick. You can't convince me that he isn't secretly a Trump guy. Just testing how much they degrade themselves before ever asking, why? But looking ridiculous is a given, where Chicago looked like a fever dream version of the Patriot.
I know why. Because those are a bunch of adult children that are living, they're Nepo babies. They don't have a job that they have to go to and work like 50 hours a week on to afford their rent. They're adult children. They're a bunch of kids that never learned how to grow up because they have like money from their family. That's why. I mean, look at the way they dress. Look at the way they act. Look at all the piercings and shit and garbage they put all over their face, like those tattoos and stuff. You know they don't know how to make good decisions. You know why they don't know how to make good decisions? Because they never had to make any of their own. They never had to make decisions that would not only affect themselves, but affect other people around them. Like what you would have to do at a job. That's why they're doing this. They want to call it a monarchy, but the thing is like Trump got voted in with the popular vote. That's just all there is to it. I mean, Biden got voted in with the popular vote. And I'm sure the person after Trump will get in based on the popular vote. It's still a democracy.
With inflatable idiots. As a Revolutionary War was also about removing a king from America, but none of these guys are Mel Gibson, and this couldn't end a monarchy. But ironically, these protesters
Chad's
were
having a
also
brain
defeated
flub
by cavalry. As Anthony Cabasa captured over in Los Angeles, the ABT
Bro, that balloon is crazy.
by cavalry.
Hold
As
on.
Anthony
That balloon is crazy, by the way. Yo. Bro looks like a goddamn grapefruit.
Cabasa captured
Looks like an egg.
over in Los Angeles, the ABT tribes were originally peaceful, but going into the evening, they eventually reverted into riots.
All right. See you around, hamster whamster.
Where the protesters sprayed police with silly string, so once again, LAPD...
You know, I kind of get that. It's not rocks. It's not pepper spray. I'll take it. If they want to act stupid and dress up like idiots and spray silly string on the police, I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. Honestly, I'll take it. Compared to throwing rocks and burning cars, I'll take it. I'll take it, honestly. And shooting fireworks, I'll take that.
Brought in the samurai cop cavalry, reminding the rioters these horses are cops second and wild animals first.
I think they bite too. I think they're trained to like nip at you if you get too close to them. They're trained a lot like the British horses, the ones that they use in the Royal Army, where you see the guards standing around all day. they're trained to like kind of do similar things to what those horses do, so they'll bite you. They won't like break your arms or anything, but they'll nip at you.
This has kind of been the go-to move for LA coppers, as last time they saw ice riots.
That's the problem. You see this one up here in the top right, where they were throwing rocks on off the overpass on top of the cop cars? That was unacceptable. Unacceptable. They couldn't even leave because they were underneath the overpass, and they were being held there by people throwing rocks on both sides. Unacceptable
They came
behavior.
in riding like Revolutionary War cavalry.
Bro, he's killing the look.
And even 2 years ago, they rode in on the Roe v. Wade protests.
That's a damn fine hat he's got. That is a good hat.
Out some equestrian consequences. But this No King's Day didn't end well in basically any city, as Portland protesters were planning on playing with bubbles.
Why Shav? What's Shav? What's that? What do you mean?
But were eventually tear-gassed.
What's wrong, man?
While the feds casually chilled up there in their tent.
Since we've been on the ground, I apologize if it's hard to hear it, but we need to have the gas mask on in order to... Wow, look at this. The amount of flashbangs. 7 individuals are...
Ooh, man, this is flashing. Come on, man. Okay.
Look at this view right here. Look, it's not trying to kick the tear gas. I have... so far we have not seen this amount of crowd-control munitions used on the protesters.
You know what's really crazy is that they were attacking the press at one point. I'm kind of surprised he was able to get that close. You know, you fighting a losing battle if you attacking the press. The press are going to be the people that get you all the more people to join in.
It really seems like we're reaching a boiling point with these protests outside all the ICE facilities, where one by one the actual agitators are getting arrested until they won't have anybody left. Now the media's desperate for you to think the No Kings movement had massive numbers.
The No Kings protest.
Yeah, they were saying millions turned out, but I was like, I don't think that many. We saw it a little bit yesterday on that video that we watched from Fox. Oh no, it was CNN. I'm sorry, it was CNN. They tried to act like a bunch of people showed up, but like, they were like millions showed up, but it was like a street. It wasn't even that many.
It's happening in all 50 states and Washington, D.C. today. Organizers expect millions of people to turn out in more than 2,700 cities.
I think at the most, it was like a couple thousand.
Look at
it
that
really
map.
wasn't even that much.
MSNBC's aerial coverage of the Boston March is questionable, and even though the march in New York City did have a large amount of activists, when you got to the ground level, they all seemed so old. Where reportedly this march ended quite early, as suddenly they can't seem to keep their activists active after sundown. And Portland was more the same, with much older individuals. North Carolina was also represented by retiree activity, and up in DC, it's almost like they were required to be at least 60.
Why are they so fucking old? What the hell's going on?
Kinda makes sense, as they're listening to leaders well into their 80s. And in case you didn't catch that, Nancy Pelosi had to use a jump cut to break that crown. And if your leaders have to strategically...
That was Nancy Pelosi?
...edit a video to even pretend to break a piece of plastic, I somehow doubt they'd be able to overthrow an actual monarchy. But stupidity is essential, as this movement isn't known for their...
Oh, I guarantee you it's taking millions. It's probably taken more than that.
Intelligence.
Why are you protesting?
That's the thing! Every time you ask them why they're fucking protesting, no one can give an answer. What the fuck is wrong with these people? I have yet to hear one goddamn person get asked, why are you protesting, and them immediately give a goddamn answer. Like, they even have signs saying what they're protesting, and they can't even give a goddamn answer. Why? What the hell are you doing there?
How much time do you have?
Couple minutes. And what's the main reason you're out here protesting President Trump?
I agree with a lot of the decisions that are being made.
Oh, that's too bad. You're going to have to lobby the Democrats to get somebody else. Because protesting's not going to solve this, because he was elected using the Oh, for fuck's sake, using democracy, yes, a democracy system. So
Decision in particular you disagree with?
Okay, so I would start with, well...
See? Well, how much time? Because they know what to say to deter. But when you try to find a single reason, they can never give one. Let me just keep watching the video.
I don't even think it's appropriate for me to have this interview.
And this is a common theme amongst the left.
What crimes have those people committed?
You want to look it up on Wikipedia? There's like a list.
Well, you made the sign, so I'm asking you.
You mean Wikipedia, the one thing on the internet that can be altered by any individual person? That Wikipedia? Since when is going to the internet a source of knowledge? I remember back whenever I was growing up, and what we told everyone and what we were told is not everything on the internet is real. What happened to that mentality?
It's true. I'm at a protest, though.
Yeah.
I don't need to know anything. I'm here for my community.
Okay, so you make a sign about...
What the fuck? Look at it, boys. This is the future of our country. We're cooked. We're cooked. And it's the future of our country because you know these fuckers don't know how to make good decisions. So you know they're going out and getting pregoed. And you know they're about to overtake the masses. Stupid people are about to win, boys.
People being criminals, but you don't know what you made it for?
All right, so... I make a sign supporting my community and the people in it. Yeah. And I'm not ashamed.
I know. You shouldn't be ashamed of your sign. I'm just asking what crimes they have committed.
I do watch Netflix here and there.
You can simply look it up.
Almost proudly being NPCs.
Trump's a Yeah, why is that? I don't know. He's just, we don't like him. That's the word around here.
Bro, you just don't like him because other people are saying... What the fuck? You know, if I had a rich family and they all said they hated Trump, I'd probably hate him too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna bullshit with you.
Any particular reason why you don't like him? No clue at all. I'm just going with everybody else saying.
And the saddest aspect about this is I could easily fill 50 minutes of interviews just like that, as virtually everybody at these No Kings protests can articulate why they're protesting something that doesn't even exist beyond parroting shallow talking points they were taught on social media. It's just interesting how coincidentally, after they cut the funds for USAID, all these massive protests that would plague every major city whenever the Democrats didn't get their way disappeared overnight.
Yes, it did. It was a beautiful thing, boys. It was a beautiful thing. That's the only thing we got, boys. We got a lot of stupidity and a lot of sugar in everything we eat. You know, there's this old study they did with rats. And they made it to where a rat with a diet of sugar... so they had two different rats. They had a rat that had a diet of nothing but sugar, and a rat that ate, like, normal whatever the fuck rats eat that doesn't involve sugar, right? And they put bait in the middle of a maze. And the rat that had the healthy diet, the normal diet, got to the center of the maze, no problem. The rat that ate the sugar found the water and proceeded to drown because it would just sit there and not know what to do. So, I guess this is what an American looks like whenever they've been popped up with sugar too much and cocoa melon. America's cooked.
Normal people won't fall for this level of idiot activism, where they suddenly wanted to change No Kings to No
Hagrid
Tyrants,
protesting.
not wanting to mix messages with countries
He said Hagrid,
with actual
dude.
monarchies. This is really about Trump.
Bro, low-key, the main actor for Hagrid, RIP, rest in peace, brother. That sucks.
According to the Democrats' No Kings rally, it's okay to have a literal king, just not a popular president that puts his own citizens first. Let's just call the democratically elected guy a king and claim we're somehow saving democracy. As with the left, words now mean nothing. Where Rolling Stone reported on...
You know why? Because they know their entire freaking side is cooked. They're about to lose areas because of a restructuring. They can't seem to get their shit in order. They have a bunch of people protesting for something they don't even know what the fuck they're protesting for. They're calling Trump a king, but the thing is he got voted in. Like, I don't understand. Like, if you want to protest, that's great, but at least know what the hell you're protesting about. That's all any one person can ask for. At least know what the hell you're protesting about. And you say, "Oh, I'm protesting because of all the bad things," and then they ask you, "What do you mean bad things?" Check Wikipedia. That's not an answer to that question. That's just a brain dead take. Like, come on. The least you can do is know what you're if you're gonna throw a rock at a cop, the least you can know is why you did it and why you either got shot and killed or why you're sitting in jail. It makes no sense.
Peaceful protest, publishing the article 1 day before the protest even occurred. Guess It's easy to classify the riots that required the samurai cop cavalry as peaceful when you don't actually care who gets hurt. Reality means nothing when your audience is so submissive.
Oh, why a shave?
They don't
Oh, a shave because I got tired of sleeping with hairs going up my nostrils. That's what he's asking. I was wondering why he was flipping out. I was like, what's going on? Yeah, I shaved because I got tired of the hairs going up my nostrils. Bro, I kid you not, whenever you, like, do anything, because I kind of sleep with my head under the blankets, dude. And, like, if I do anything, it's just straight up into my nose every time. Every time.
You understand, and will literally dress as an insect while you smack them with a stick, all because they told them.
I got rid of my neck beard, so that way I don't fit the stereotypical neck beard anymore. I did it for you guys, so you guys could have your neck beards. Don't worry, boys. I'll be the martyr. Don't worry.
This will stop the king. So if you appreciate my concise,
W
commentary on the tragic.
What a great video. W decoy voice. Bro's always got some bangers, man. This was a day ago. So unfortunately, Hamas is still blowing each other up. But the peace has remained.
Seconds ago.
Is there a timeline to get Hamas to disarm?
It's not a hard timeline, but it's a line in my own mind. And at a certain point, if they
so he's just gonna make it up.
Do what they're supposed to
yeah,
do,
he's just gonna make it up.
Then we'll have to do it for them.
These guys just cannot fucking stop blowing each other up.
Alert: Israel conducting an airstrike in Gaza overnight, saying that Hamas terrorists attacked Israeli troops on the ground there. Fox News alert: Israel conducting an airstrike in Gaza overnight, saying that Hamas terrorists attacked Israeli troops on the ground there.
Israel is calling it a bold violation of the new ceasefire, putting the whole region on edge.
Trey Yingst is live in Tel Aviv with the very latest. Good morning, Trey. This is not good news.
Yeah, hey guys, good morning. It's not good news. The Israeli military is currently striking the Gaza Strip.
Yeah, this is this is the ceasefire. They're blowing each other up.
Hamas violated the ceasefire agreement. I spoke with one military official who said
at least Israel is only retaliating whenever they're getting hit. They're not actively like launching missiles constantly, and they're only hitting the Gaza, the Hamas in Gaza. So
attacks took place inside Israeli.
Well, I know only such a big word when it comes to like acts of war, but
territory.
You know,
one of them an RPG attack, and the other a sniper attack conducted by Hamas. Most of the strikes this morning have taken place in the southern Gazan city of Rafah, but there is at least one report.
Bro, you would think that they would leave that poor town alone, bro. There is nothing left. It looks like the Terminator 2 like takes back to whenever if you watch the Terminator 1 film, a lot of that rubble looks just like the rubble in like the flashbacks the guy has where they're fighting the Terminators in the war, dude. Like you would think they'd leave that strip of land alone. There is like nothing left. The fucking the buildings have been turned back into rubble. It's insane.
Of a strike in the northern part of the enclave. This was a difficult moment for Israeli forces, having to make a decision about whether or not to start.
Yeah, this is their life. Like you got people like listening to you. You're making decisions.
He's talking about Hamas. He's talking about how the end of this war pretty much brings the end to Hamas. They are losing because before, if you went against their regime, they would just kill you. And their motive was that they wanted to fight in the war, right? But now that the war is over, they are losing all of their, their talking points, and they know it. And now they're looking more and more like a terrorist regime, because that's what they are. They're a terrorist regime.
Making money, etc. No, I don't. Yeah, they absolutely do. Yeah, 100%. War makes them money too. Mm-hmm. Well, it's more than that. It's like I think that for a lot of them, this is what, and this is. I'm not making this up. This is a recognized phenomenon. This happened after the Crusades. Fuck. I mean, like, it's not anything that's new at all. It happens after a lot of wars where you have soldiers that want to continue fighting because they've become so accustomed to it, and that's it. It's their life's work. Exactly. Yeah. War gives them purpose. Yeah. And this is a position of power and identity and everything. Yeah. Does it have a name? Well, they rename it all the time, but I mean, it's just, it depends on what you want to look at. What about Kid Crusades? That made no sense. Isn't seemingly leveraged at brown people. That's leftist logic. Yeah. It's very confusing to me.
Over to Israel. Were there civilians there? And then on the Israeli side, in their retaliation, are there civilians involved in that as well?
So we understand that Hamas violated the agreement by firing across the yellow line. This is the line that divides the Gaza Strip, where Israeli forces are currently in control and where Hamas is still in control. And according to this military official that I talked to, there were two separate attacks. One was an RPG attack, and the other was a sniper
Beauty in
attack
Black, I'll check that
targeting
out.
Israeli forces with.
I just got done watching. I didn't watch the last episode of Peacemaker. I didn't really like where it was going. I watched the first season. The first season was phenomenal. The second season was not the best. And I watched Alien Earth recently, and that show was okay. Wasn't the best, but it was okay. It ended really weird.
In Gaza, the Israelis still control about 53% of the Gaza.
Like, you didn't have any Hamas. Would I press the button? Like, yeah, of course I would, right? But would I want to pay billions of dollars of taxes in this? Like, maybe not. Like, it's fundamentally not an America problem.
What he's saying is that if you could launch a missile and take out Hamas, you would do it. And I would be okay with that. But I definitely wouldn't want to see ground troops in there trying to get rid of Hamas. Fuck that.
Right. It's just not. It's not an America problem.
Yeah.
Doesn't Israel do the same? People aren't asking me about Israel. Like, if every single time, I don't know. Like, I mean, I have no idea. But, like, again,
I think that's what really needs to happen. We should probably just arm Israel to take out Hamas. I'm sure that's what Trump's doing right now. Is he's arming Israel with tactical missiles, and he's going to probably systematically start killing leadership of the Hamas group until they either disarm and leave, or they're all dead. I think that's genuinely what's going to happen here. I'm not even going to sit here and play with this. I'm not even going to act like I logically speaking, thinking about it, I feel like that's what Trump's going to do. He's going to arm Israel with tactical missiles, and he's going to start killing off leadership until they either disarm and leave, or there's no more leadership that is willing to die. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to use the bathroom, and I'll be right back. Okay. Make. Okay. Woo.
If you're a terrorist organization,
Move on to the next one. Here we go. We got a legal mindset. Okay, so we all talked about this yesterday about what happened to Imaru, how she was essayed on stage. I'm not going to use that term simply because I noticed that it limits my ads, and I need my ads.
TwitchCon did not go well, and we're going to talk about it today on the episode of Legal Mindset, where we teach you to be your own judge. Of course, I'm Andrew Esquire, American attorney. I'm back after a short break. It's good to be back with you guys, and it's good to have some time
Good to
for
see you
myself.
back, Legal Mindset.
So let's get right into it. We've got, of course, a PP for you today, a nice PowerPoint.
Yeah, boy, I love seeing his big PPs.
It's actually several issues that are really compounding for Twitch, some of which we've been talking about on this channel for a very long time. So, of course, the main one, the one that everyone's talking about, and the kind of main death knell I'm seeing here for Twitch is the Imaru assault. And that is due to the failure or lack of security at TwitchCon. She was denied her own bodyguard. There was an assault. An individual came up and attempted to hug, grab. And that is a major, major issue, particularly since we know that Twitch has had security issues in the past. Then we had a bunch of bungled mistakes. Some reports that she was forced to unmask herself in front of certain people.
VTuber was forced to reveal her name and face in front of a rather large audience because Twitch just, for whatever reason, are stupid.
In order to identify herself, and then cutting that meet and greet short. So a lot of problems there. Then you've got Hassan, the golden boy of Twitch, under pressure, which once again, while not happening at TwitchCon, happening around the same time as TwitchCon, indeed is not good for Twitch. That's their golden boy. That's Dan Clancy's favorite, and that's an obvious problem for them. And then the last, and one of the most important, is the lack of moderation.
Wouldn't that be kind of crazy? I said this before in a prior video, and I'll say it again. Hassan has lived a very privileged life with rich parents, and then he started streaming, and he knew people inside of Twitch that really helped boost his discoverability on Twitch. Bro really has never had to work for anything. He pretty much had it handed to him, right? Wouldn't that be hilarious that Twitch's golden boy decides to roach out over a shot caller incident and leaves the streaming space altogether? Wouldn't that be something? Because a lot of the people that watch Hassan are the same people that are down protesting Israel and Palestine stuff. And now that the Israel-Palestine war is over, they need something else to bitch about, right? So who else to better alienate than the one man that talked about it the most?
Twitch content.
The irony is real.
Content, which perhaps is the most damaging and puts them in a category along with Roblox in terms of potential regulatory action. So let's start with Imaru's claim. So obviously, if you saw in the video, and most people have seen the video, you can watch that in my live version, which we go over everything and all the video, all the facts. But if you saw that, hey, she had concerns. She has a history of stalkers that have come after her. There's a massive history of security issues at TwitchCon and with Twitch events in general. And therefore, there are several causes of action that she could pursue. First, there's the general negligence theory. So that's essentially broad negligence for failure to detain the individual. They just let them walk out.
That's what kind of gets me, is they let the dude walk out like it never happened, and they didn't even try to detain him until Imaru's manager pressed for it. Just the general lack of giving an absolute shit blows my mind. You do realize that she was just essayed in public on your stage, and the least you could do is act like you care. Just the general lack of
coordinate with law enforcement. Really, they bungled that overall. But beyond that, there's a more specific negligence done. Significance. This is not something they spins, and it's normal, and it's a sign of the times. And streamers can control their community. that doesn't work. As an organizer, when you put together an event, you have a responsibility for that event to be safe, particularly if there are known risks. And streamers are at risk when they're out there, not just from parasocial fans, but people that might want to hurt them or harm them. That's obvious.
I mean, like, that's the whole reason why Hassan didn't go and Asman didn't go. Well, Asman's not going to go because he's a homebody, but Hassan didn't go because he's actually receiving death threats, especially over the recent stuff that's going on. And let's be honest here, if you have a single brain cell, you know for a fact that Twitch's security isn't going to protect you. That's why they didn't go.
Obviously something that is out there. And then you, of course, have breach of contract. So there may have been safety provisions, and I don't know this. This is my speculation. There may have been some provisions in her contract. So if I was her agent, or if I were her himself, I would go to a lawyer and say, hey, look, is there anything in my contract here that was breached? Because it very well may have been something breached in that contract. The last one, though, and I think this one is the most poignant, is the post-incident handling leading to intentional infliction of emotional distress. I think a lot of things, such as them joking about this.
Who knows what kind of stress she's going through now? Like, Imaru is probably going through stress and like PTSD she didn't even realize she had until like a couple days later. Like post an event like this can be altering to somebody's mentality and their psyche in a way that they don't even realize it was. Like when you start waking up in the middle of the night in cold sweats, ready to fight somebody, like what Decoy Voice was saying, you don't even realize that it fucked with you until it starts fucking with you. Like, your brain is a very powerful tool, and it could be one of your biggest weapons against yourself.
And, otherwise minimizing it. I think that is absolutely harmful for her, given her history with stalkers. She has a long history with stalkers. It's a known thing for her. And I think failure to do that, inflicting someone with that emotional distress and then taunting them, adding to that fire, definitely makes these viable. So I think that if she goes to a lawyer, these are all things they should look at and consider. Maybe they don't go with all of them. Maybe they just go maybe negligent security and IIED, intentional infliction of emotional distress. But these are all things that I think are very viable for Imaru. Let's get into Chibidoki. This is one that was brought up on my VTuber lovers. And
Chibidoki is the we watched a short from her. She was screaming, oh my God. Oh, the hippo girl. I can't even think of the name, bro. I draw a blank. Moodang. That's Moodang girl. Moodang. Moodang. That girl.
One where Chibidoki's event, and very beloved VTuber Chibidoki,
she had to dox herself
short. So not everybody got to see her. And that's because they were concerned about safety because the line was too long. But beyond that, they also botched the event in terms of the wristband. So they gave her a wristband to enter, and they wouldn't actually let her enter. They had to send her over to the desk to get permission to enter. And at that point, some people have reported she had to unmask herself, which, of course, for VTubers, which have a very, very specific security and financial interest in remaining anonymous, number one.
A lot of people don't realize this. Here's an example. So, Cry. For years, Cry was a YouTuber that only had he had like a little cutout mask, and it was like a piece of paper with his YouTuber like logo, which was like it was like a white face. And for years, nobody knew what his face looked like. And then he revealed himself, and he started losing viewership almost instantaneously. People lost interest. Being able to stay behind the mask keeps people interested. So her having to reveal her face to staff and to some of like the people that are like on stage and stuff, it can ruin her career.
And obviously, just like
and not to mention, some of these people want to stay masked because they don't want to be able to go out in public and have a bunch of people chasing. It's annoying.
Their identity, if they choose to remain anonymous, and put them at risk, put them at massive risk. But beyond that, if you're thinking about these people financially, VTubers financially, a lot of them base their entire strategy, their entire monetary strategy on not being unmasked. So if they're forcing a VTuber to unmask himself, to reveal himself, that is something that could...
She's doing better than me, I would have left. I just would have left. I'd have been like, okay. And then I would have left. I wouldn't have risked. Because the thing is that because she unmasked, that's going to hurt her image. And to be quite frank, I'd rather be hurt on Twitch and then just leave the event and go home and get a bunch of phone calls from Twitch than to unmask myself and risk not being able to take off on any other platform. Because it's just a Twitch thing. So if she were to go home and she were to make a bunch of YouTube videos and start streaming on YouTube and start doing stuff with Kick and other platforms, she could do so knowing that she has other platforms that she can fall back on. That Twitch isn't the only option. That's why Asmongold is setting up all these other streamers to go to other platforms. That's why. And I think that if I was in her shoes, I wouldn't have doxed myself. I would have just went home. Seriously, I wouldn't have even bothered. If they don't want to let you go up onto the stage, even though it's an event that's already like, you have your wristband, you've done everything you were supposed to do, I'd have just went home. I wouldn't have doxed myself. Absolutely
undercut
not.
Their actual financial stream, their model, and therefore I think there could be some financial damages there as well. So let's go over Hassan. This is one I really find interesting. So at the exact same time this is happening,
I bet we could find a video of what happened.
Several videos of Hassan kind of hitting his limit, where he's saying, "I'm just tired."
Actually, you know what? I think that was it.
Model.
I don't think there is a video. I think this is it. The staff have been lovely for the most part. It wouldn't let me enter and told me to walk all the way to the help desk. Enter my, because their wristbands. Yeah, this is it right here. I think she only made a tweet about it.
And therefore, I think there could be some ending his limit, where he's saying, "I'm just tired of streaming. Nothing's working. No real change is happening." You see him out here with his dog, and he's walking wearing a bulletproof vest with a press label on it.
Oh, so he did go to TwitchCon. I think XQC is going to be at TwitchCon as well.
Press chevron on it, walking around a very, very peaceful city. And people are obviously pillorying him for that. I will say this, and I am obviously taking a different route, and you've seen this with a lot of my coverage of Somali Vitali, where even the people that are my enemies, even the people that don't like me, I still say they deserve a chance, they deserve an option to do good, to be forgiven, to choose the right path.
And that, my friend, is what makes us different from them. 100%.
Good path. Even Hassan, I'm willing to look past all the defamation that he's done and say, "Hey, Hassan, for the best," and I can say this myself, having just taken a streaming break, it's one of the best things I did in my life, to just take a solid break where I just didn't.
You wrong for that. You wrong for that. He's got to wait for the cannon fodder to be done with the damn dog incident. Collargate must end first. Don't go on vacation until Collargate's done. You will ruin yourself. Don't do it. Wait until Collargate's over with, then take a nice week-long break. Wait till that stuff dies down. It will die down. Let it die down.
Internet for several days. That actually was quite good. And one of the things I did do during that time was do some charity work. I actually gave some paper as Collargate. Very, very Pavlovian training. One actually suggested to me that they do it as an armband or on the dominant hand or on the wrist. So it shocks somebody there if they go to do an action, which would be very, very, very Pavlovian training. Nepo baby, who's never seen anything real, instead of...
Yo, I love Legal Mindset.
Going out
Just call him a Nepo baby. Because he is. Hassan's a Nepo baby. Bro, he's getting worked up and threatening to quit streaming over one trending drama. It'll go away, bro.
GQ or whatever else. He needs to go out and actually help people, and maybe he'll be more fulfilled, and maybe he'll actually, go down a better path. But of course, We can only hope, right? We can only hope.
Yo, so like, I know this may never happen. It may never happen. It may happen, may not. But one of the first things that I would love to do if I started making a lot of money on YouTube, and I said this to my fiance, I was like, the one thing I want to do, and I don't want to record this, I wasn't even going to talk about it. I'm going to be completely honest. But I wanted to go and door to door, and without recording this, and ask people if they got their rent paid. And ask them if they needed money for groceries. And then pay for it. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go door to door, house to house, apartment to apartment even, in neighborhoods that were nowhere near me so no one knew who the fuck I was, and ask them if they needed anything taken care of. Straight up. That's what I was going to do. I don't like donating to charity. I think that it's a tax write-off for rich people. And I don't want to work at a soup kitchen because I don't feel like it's going to help me. But I know what I needed every single day. Whenever I needed something, it was fucking money and rent to be paid. Or like a bill to be paid. Or something to be paid off. So that's what I was going to do behind closed doors. Straight up. And I was even going to maybe even hire a group of people that would be willing to knock on doors and ask them if they needed something paid. Straight up. As I'm tired of all these rich motherfuckers that sit on their high cast iron fucking thrones with all this goddamn wealth that they never fucking spend. They've amassed such an amount of wealth that they will never fucking touch. Even Charlie disabled all of his subs, your ability to sub to him and donate money to him. He's got it up so high that he's trying to deter people from doing it because you make so much money from just the ad revenue alone. There's no sense in it. There's no sense in hoarding wealth. It solves nothing, and it destabilizes an already destabilized economy. Give back to your communities. They're the ones that are lining your fucking pockets, you jackasses. If you pay their rent, then they can take that money that they would have spent on rent and go buy products. It's not fucking rocket science, you dipshits.
Now, let's go here with moderation. This is a big one, and this is one that I'm very interested in, particularly as I think it's heading down the Roblox route, essentially, because with recent tests, which I've seen others run on Twitch, with starting a new channel and trying to stream whatever, including very vile content that would not be acceptable on most other major platforms, stuff that would get you banned immediately.
No, so check this out. You know that furry dude, the one that had the diaper and the pacifier? I actually got a community guideline strike on Twitter for posting that. Twitter! I got a community guideline strike on Twitter for posting that. And I was like, damn, even Twitter knows what's up. I wasn't mad. I was just like, damn.
Well, all of that stuff bypassed the filters. All that stuff got on Twitch without any moderation. It's taking action. Issues at once. Once again, it's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen next week. But this can be the death spiral for Twitch. This could be as they go down or as they get hit. My conclusions here are Twitch is facing the Twitch ecosystem.
Did Twitch get hacked?
My conclusions here are Twitch is facing all of these issues at once. And because they're facing all of these issues at once again, it's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen next week. But
I feel like what's going to happen is this death spiral for Twitch is already kind of kicked in because they're losing viewership like crazy. They're almost back to pre-COVID watch hours. I feel like the final nail in the coffin is going to be if they go to court, the Supreme Court, and they fail. That's going to be the final nail in the coffin for Twitch. I can almost promise you. Because now Amazon's going to have to pull resources to send somebody to the Supreme Court to deal with Twitch's BS. And I guarantee you, if it doesn't go well for Twitch and Amazon, Twitch is going to be answering for it by Amazon.
this can be the death spell. Of course, you also AI, maybe a human late, aka Dan Clancy. So I think the time is. I think there will be action. Imuru definitely should bring a claim. Definitely should try something.
I think Imuru should sue Twitch. She should. She should. They said that it would be safe for her to go there, and the way it was handled was so bad it could have given her long-term PTSD. And I feel like she's entitled to some financial gains from it. I do. Be right back. Okay. Let's go. Let's get it. Oh, let's go, Melody. You got to be scared. Yeah. That's what happens whenever you don't monitor the internet. And you don't take these people down that are sitting here advocating for death and violence, bro. That's what happens. It's sad, but it's true.
Oh my God.
This was always going to be something that Trump was potentially going to use, put pressure.
See right there, where is she not on the thing?
To potentially put pressure on Jordan's king to try and take in more Palestinians, correct? I mean, that's what we've heard from Trump.
Man, he does move his arm the same way every time.
And he muted the mic. He did. He muted the mic.
In more Palestinians, correct? I mean, that's what we've heard from Trump
he
over the
did
course
mute.
of the past few weeks.
The dog shakes at the exact moment.
By the way, I downloaded the VOD and confirmed how the dog proceeded to remain seated in the same exact spot for the next 5 hours.
That's crazy. That's so sad. Come on, Hassan. Bro, seriously? Did you really think you were going to be able to do this for as long as you did? I'm kind of shocked no one else picked up on this. Seriously, for 5 hours a dog sat in the same spot? There's no way, bro. Yeah, that's so bad for that animal. 5 hours? Bro, I can't even sit in the same spot for 5 hours.
Hassan called his dog the spawn of Satan.
That motherfucker right there. Okay, let me tell you something. This right here, this fucking demon who's sleeping like a goddamn baby currently, that thing right there was the spawn of Satan. Spawn of Satan. I'm telling you, like, I was sick. I was sick to my stomach. I was sick all the fucking time. I thought I was gonna die.
It is crazy how much this dog has made him mad. Like, I've never seen a person make another person as mad as I've seen Hassan's dog make Hassan. He's probably joking.
There's a good chance that this dog could ruin Hassan's career. As long as Hassan keeps cracking under this pressure, there's a good chance that Hassan may walk away from streaming.
Her now, the most perfect puppy of all time. Why? Because I trained the living dog shit out of her. Okay,
you did.
Incredibly well trained, but like the first.
I love how well trained she's. Look how good she is. She's doing great, guys. She do whatever I want.
Yeah, like I don't even see a food or a water bowl in any of these clips. Like, so he just keeps the dog there for 5 hours a day. So like, the dog doesn't go to the bathroom, doesn't get any food or water, and gets shocked every time it gets up and walks around. That's a great life for a dog, I guess. The fuck?
I trained the shit out of her for months, and then I even took it to the next level where I took her to professional like doggy boarding school. And after that, it was over. You know, she's just
the name of that school, Thunderdome.
Thunderdome.
You gotta admit.
It's that Pokemon, what's the electric Pokemon gym? That's the training school the dog went to. So, one of the princes, I don't know who, we're going to find out in this video, lost everything.
This happened 20 minutes ago. Prince Andrew strips himself of royal family titles after O'Keefe Media Group expose on Prince Andrew advisor John Bryan. Bryan is quoted as saying he was underage girls. Well, that
Prince Andrew renounced everything and walked away. He no longer has claim to the kingship. He has no wealth. He has been forced to basically exile. He should be in jail. In my opinion. I don't care about any of that. He needs to be in jail. He needs to go to jail.
And so this is the guy talking about it.
Amy, I was really pissed because you lied to me. Epstein. And then I did a big thing in the Daily Mail.
Yeah.
Saying
I didn't even realize I had someone chit-chatting on Twitch. Rico Wendy, welcome. So sorry.
That's not cool. It is not. That is not cool. Yeah, definitely not cool.
Some breaking bombshell news this evening, because according to reports, Prince Andrew secretly told paedophile Jeffrey Epstein, "We are in this together," and said he was concerned about the impact of the newspaper's revelations when they published a photo of him with his alleged victim. It's also reported the message was sent 12 weeks after the Duke was meant to have ceased contact with Epstein.
Right.
And I'll say tonight, if this is true, it would be definitive proof that the late Queen's favourite son lied in that infamous BBC Newsnight interview with Emily Maitlis when he claimed he...
Is that really that surprising? I guarantee you that people all over the world that are in political power lie to the news all the time. There's no way they don't. They lie constantly, and some of the stuff you'll never even find out about.
Ever had any contact with Jeffrey Epstein?
How is it that there's not an investigation into this, though? If you know this guy, you got other people saying that you did weird shit. You got people close to you saying that you did weird shit. You dropped your duties because of this as well. There's photos of it as well. You're talking to him whenever you're not supposed to talk to him, and you said you didn't even talk to him at all. You put all these points on a line, on a graph, and you've got a line.
It's oddly suspicious that someone else in political power has said the same thing, isn't it? Doesn't an orange person, didn't he have all the same style of allegations?
Line that points straight to jail. That's what I would say.
She described dancing with you, and you profusely sweating, possibly.
There's a slight problem with the sweating because I have a peculiar medical condition, which is that I don't sweat, or I didn't sweat at the time.
Then the picture
and that
came out.
Oh, actually, yes.
Idiot. There we go. This is more about the No Kings protest.
Some of the very same things that they were concerned
Is that Bill Nye?
with their monarch in 1776 that we are concerned with our president.
We are in an existential fight.
We are not going back to post-revolutionary war. No kings.
I'm not a king. I work my ass off to make our country great. That's all it is.
Well, it was quite a weekend across the country with the No Kings rallies in Washington and elsewhere. Let's get reaction tonight from Fox News chief political analyst Britt Hume. Britt, good evening. What's your take on the overall effort and the result of the weekend?
Well, the name of No Kings was kind of ridiculous. We don't have a king, as the president said, and if we did, it's not clear that protests like the No Kings rally would be permitted. This president, remember, came to power by running for election 3 times. His major program was put into place by a vote of democratically elected members of Congress. Kings don't have to...
Bro, why are there so many people in stupid-ass costumes? Like, there's so many people that are dressed like clowns. It's so just...
worry about things like that. Nor do
At
they
least they have some American flags in
have to worry about the courts restraining them. So it's an absurd name. But, on the other hand...
You noticed how none of them are burning American flags now, right?
they turned out a good crowd. I mean, in many cities there were,
Yeah, they better wave them instead of burning them.
Thousands and thousands of people turned out. If you looked at it, you might have thought it was a cross between...
I think this is probably the first march that I've seen in 5 years that has had American flags instead of every other goddamn flag from every other country. I think his immigration policies are working. I do.
Faculty lounge in the retirement home, but nonetheless, they're all voters. They count, and the fact that they turned out tells you something. And what I think it tells you is just how our politics
Look at how
has turned
stupid
out
that
over the
looks.
last 8 or 9 years. It is all
Got a big ass
about
chicken
Trump.
just.
It is about resistance to Trump, and it is about support for Trump. Support prevailed in 2016. Resistance prevailed in 2020. And his support prevailed again in 2024, and it's...
You know what this reminds me of? If you see those old black and white videos of... Well, some of them had color, of the hippies protesting after, like, the Vietnam War. That's kind of what this looks like. Honestly, that's actually almost exactly what this looks like. How they wore all those bright colors. I feel like if they had the ability to get these kind of suits with the eagles and stuff, it'd be the same thing. It's like hippie revolution too.
Going on, same battle, same guy. I've called him the political colossus of our time, but he is the issue. Everything else is secondary, everything, and that's what these rallies suggested to me.
But is there a sense that Democrats, leadership, can coalesce the people, the numbers that showed up across the country, into a unified message?
It doesn't matter because it's still not enough. It doesn't matter. There's still the minority. It does not matter how many people show up. Most of them won't equate to votes because a lot of them show up because they're a bunch of simps that are trying to get girls, and they think that if they show up, they're going to get some. But they're not going to throw away their livelihood and put people in power that are actively going to alienate white males because a lot of them are white males. I don't think I've seen, like, if you look at all the shots, you don't even see that many people of different color. They're mostly white people. Young, middle-aged white people. Young to middle-aged. There's some older ones, but like...
Doesn't seem like that has gelled as of yet.
Well, I wonder about that because I think what the Democrats lack now is really a positive program. We're for this, this, and this, and we think people will support it, and here's why. Resistance to Trump is galvanizing to a certain extent, as the weekend events suggested, but I'm not sure it's enough to win a national election the next time around.
Exactly.
And of course, by that time, Trump won't be on the ballot. Continuation of Trumpism probably will be. So
it'll most likely be J.D. Vance. If J.D. Vance is on the ballot, it's going to be like you're looking at like them putting back. They're probably going to put religion back in schools if J.D. Vance gets elected. I'm not for that either, by the way.
But
religion doesn't need to be in
school. It would have to be
school.
fleshed out with a program too.
Yeah. Meantime, there are all these challenges to what
But that's just a personal opinion.
President Trump and the administration are doing in the courts. And now you have the Ninth Circuit. The president's determination. In each example, the president federalized the militia to ensure that the law could be fully enforced, while early actions involved the enforcement of tax laws. The tradition they established applies.
Made a distinction between.
Let's see.
Who braved the deranged crowds, Nick Shirley in New York City and Anthony Cabasa in L.A. Nick, let's start with you. So the women, I was fascinated. I was following you when you were at the protest. So the women and a couple guys who were with those neon yellow signs, they show up to, quote, marshal you, correct? Yes. I thought it was hysterically funny, but tell us what that is.
They showed up to essentially try to push me out of the protest. They had a sign that said, right-wing troll, when in reality I was just there speaking with the people, and then they start causing all this chaos by bringing all this attention to me that I wasn't even there for, and it just caused everything to get out of hand. And as you saw, I figured I might...
Okay. So this guy must be a YouTuber or a content creator. I'm sure that he probably spins some of the things to make them look like buffoons. I'm sure every media outlet is probably guilty of this. So I can understand them trying to push them out. As long as they don't get violent, I'm fine.
As well take him for a run if they're going to be following me for a while.
I like the reference to her Gucci glasses. That cracked me up. All right, Anthony, there was a story circulating yesterday that the LAPD ran over a protest there who, I guess, had blocked a cop car. But your angle of the video showed the truth, and you put it out there. Let's watch.
It means move.
So the big hullabaloo.
Did he like stick his foot underneath the car on purpose?
Mine was that this was
I
just
think
cops
he did.
willy-nilly running people over for the fun of it.
Didn't even get hit. He didn't even get run over. He like fell on purpose.
No Kings. Shortly after the, I would say, mostly peaceful protest, it turned violent, like it typically happens in Los Angeles. And so this specific gentleman, he is a known provocateur. He's even gone up to Portland, and from what Andy No has reported, it looks like he is the same gentleman that got arrested up there, and now he's back to L.A. To continue protesting police down here in the ICE facility. I noticed that on Saturday and Sunday it was trending that LAPD had plowed through the crowd, and I said, well, wait a minute, I was there. What really happened? So I went back to my footage, and I caught this point of view that clearly shows he was not ran over, and so it quickly debunked that story.
No, he was
just another false news article.
Not run over. He was kind of like throwing himself in the front of the car. You know, we have this issue in the D.C. area.
Do you not support the deportation of illegal migrants? Do you support the deportation of illegal migrants?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
Okay. She's saying she doesn't.
If they're illegal, then yeah.
Yo! Oh, he just cooked himself. He ain't getting none tonight. Oh no.
Do you not support the deportation?
What was I saying? What was I saying? There's a bunch of simp men trying to get some. They don't even know what the hell they're protesting. They just down there to get a woman. Straight up.
Deportation of illegal migrants?
Do we know how that date ended, Nick?
I'm pretty sure bro figured out he was a Republican, and now the relationship's probably over.
I mean, Anthony, I'm sorry, but I got more laughs out of this video. I mean, there was a lot of disturbing things in these protests.
They had tents out there, and they were recruiting people to the Party of Socialism and Liberation and the Democratic Socialists of America. So I posted that on my socials that they were recruiting the youth. Some of these new people coming out and wanting to quote unquote resist fascism, saying that only socialism can defeat fascism. So I'm kind of interested to see what some of the union members of SEIU have to feel.
Look at all these white people, bro. Look at them all. There's nothing but fucking white people. It's so weird.
The fact that their union do money.
Like, there's not even like
is being used to recruit the youth and some of these protesters into socialist.
I don't see a single person of color in there.
Parties.
Far left. SEIU is a complete disaster, but they're playing.
Oh, there's one. There's one. We found the rare one.
Ability issue that
we found the shiny. There he is.
Is glommed onto, and they think
there's another one.
Sweep Republicans out of office next year. So cost of living is a real problem for young people.
Yeah, look, I don't see any more.
I found that when I was watching the videos, and I wasn't there, but you can correct me. It seemed like mostly older people. There were some young people, obviously. You interviewed a few of them.
There's a lot of older people in there.
But it seemed like a lot of old geezer types who just were wishing they had been alive during Woodstock and missed the Vietnam.
Yeah, Woodstock. That's the one.
Era, but now this is, their moment in the sun.
Right?
Yeah, a lot of these people, there are a lot of old individuals out there, and you see them in the subway going to the protest. They're all amped up to.
Morning. I hope that I see the obituary that we're all waiting for tomorrow. That's what I hope for.
Obituary? What a bitch. See, that's the kind of rhetoric right there.
You wishing that President Trump is dead? Yes, absolutely. Okay. Absolutely.
The FBI needs to find her, arrest her, and put her away.
Absolutely.
That's absolutely what needs to happen to her.
So, Anthony, in a real dictatorship, of course, you couldn't say that on camera, correct? So they don't really.
That's right,
think
the
Trump's
rare
a
one.
dictator. She's not worried about saying that on camera.
Right, yeah, that's why it's so important that independent journalists like Nick and myself are out there getting these sound bites. Because when we ask the protesters, why are you really here? What do you really think?
No one can give a goddamn answer. Why?
They say these things, but it's almost hard to believe they're saying it because we know deep down they don't really believe it. So it's almost like, what are you listening to that you are having to say these things? I mean, and one of the scarier parts is I talk to people.
That's one of the reasons why I stopped watching John Oliver. So, like, every time the Republicans were in office, you see, like, if you're going to cover something like this, cover both sides. Seriously, cover both sides. Don't cover one side. Because if you cover both sides, like if something is obviously wrong with, like, for example, he started talking about Trump and one of the policies that he's trying to push through. He would not touch illegal immigration. Would not fucking do it. Because he knows. Instead, he picked something that didn't even matter. I don't even remember what it was. It was so stupid. I just clicked off. I was like, nope, I'm done watching Steve Oliver. Is it? John Oliver. Is John Oliver.
I was
Sorry.
live on TikTok interviewing some folks, and I met.
No, it's not John. What the fuck is that fucking British dude's name? What is the name of the guy that is like Oliver and he has like a TV show, late night show or something or other? No, he's like a British dude. He's British. What is the name of that British talk show host that is in America, and he talks about like the Democrats and the Republicans, and yeah, it's not Stewart. His last name is Oliver. What's his first name? Is it John Oliver? Oh, John Oliver. Thank you, Jesus fucking Christ, you stupid bitch. God damn, AI is just so
a lot of educators telling me, yeah, I teach high school. I teach.
See, that's the scary part. That's what scares me the most. Is whenever you're talking to an educator who doesn't even know what the fuck they're protesting because all their dumb little retard friends are doing it. You don't need to be an educator. Seriously.
Middle school. I teach kindergarten, and I'm like, what? And your organization is okay with this? Your union? Like, oh yeah, they promoted it. They send us all emails demanding that we be out here, asking us, hey, come join us. And I'm just shocked. And I'm like, man, I don't know if these people know, that they're going to go on air and maybe someone's kids is out there and they're like, hey, that's my teacher. Yeah. What are they doing talking like this?
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube
Check out
page
Fox News
and catch our
I
hottest
don't know.
interviews.
You must be living under a rock if you don't know about Fox News. Like, let's be honest here. So, this was 2 days ago. We're probably going to cover this whole video. It's going to be a long one, boys. So buckle in, lock in, and let's do it.
It's because it's
actually,
it can be
Tectone made a video about this. Check out Tectone. I know Tectone's probably fuming. So this is about Emaru, obviously. So let's see.
Hey guys. Hopefully I can get to this video without being too angry.
If you don't know, Emaru, Tectone, and Asmongold, they had a podcast together called Steak and Eggs. And they stopped because of allegations against Tectone, which, by the way, he's currently going through court for, because he's suing for defamation. It's a whole process. That's why he's kind of like on the low right now. He's just kind of trying to stay out of the public eye and hopefully get through his court proceedings. I hope that's what's going on. Asmon says that they're still really good friends and that he knows stuff that the public doesn't know and that he wouldn't be friends with somebody who did the nasty things that he's being alleged of. So we'll see.
Midnight, where I'm at.
Come on, Tech, spit it out.
I told everybody to please not go to TwitchCon. I even, one great conversation that came to mind is a very at-length discussion I had with a good friend of mine, Makari, and someone who has been very kind to me. Security measures. Unshovel the shit that's been put on me.
I like the way he's talking. I don't like that.
Like misinterpreted or weird. But whenever I ended my stream, I saw a message and it was like 1 minute ago. But that's basically it. And so they banned. So you can see. And what had happened is this.
So I just can't get over how he was able to walk past security. Literally walked past security. Completely skipped the line, walked up to Emaru. Look at how tiny she is compared to him. That's a tiny lady, bro. Like, if he wanted to actually harm her, the damage would have been done. Like, if he wanted to hurt her or try to attempt to kill her, he probably could have been able to do it. It was lucky but unlucky that he was only there to try and, do some weird crap to her. Because that could have went really bad.
Person came up.
It's also lucky that she had her personal security. It's terrifying to think this.
And they were in another meet and greet line. That's my understanding. And they skipped over the line. Yep. The security let them go through. This person then tries to go and grab her, right? He tries to grab her.
Bro, that guy was on that so quick. He was on that so quick. He saw that
and
happening,
tries
bro,
to
came
go
out of nowhere.
and grab her, right? He tries to grab her. So there you go. And security basically let this happen. And you can see
That's her personal security that came up, by the way. That's not Twitch's security. See, that's Imaru's security guard. If he had not been there, there's a good chance that something else could have happened.
you know, like this is the security. Where was the security? He was like, I didn't even see the guy. He was like waiting back from there. That was it. And so the guy totally did this, wasn't allowed to have our own security. I don't even really want to show the clip that much because it's just disgusting. But that's basically it. And so they banned her private security, unacceptable.
And they gave the guy 30-day suspension at first. And they ignored her. Like, how do you even justify that? Then they made a statement and lied about it. Didn't even use her name. And then a guy that was just recording this, it went viral, and it just...
Well, they did. They banned... So they also... Well, I'll go back and I'll look at this one here. So Imaru talks about her favorite security guard. So Imaru did have a security guard. This was from about a week ago, but TwitchCon had banned that security guard from going to the event.
For the same reason.
Maybe I should talk about this, whatever, who cares. I had a security guard 2 years ago where there was a guy following me around TwitchCon, and he like asked him to stop multiple times. My guard asked him and the guy wouldn't stop, so he grabbed the guy, but he didn't like hurt him. He was just holding the guy until like the con security came. And then for some reason they're like, yeah, because your security guard touched him, he's like permabanned from the venue forever. But he didn't even hit him or anything. He just like held him while they waited for like the police to come. And,
what the fuck?
And it was like my favorite security guard.
Yeah,
I
true.
can't have him at TwitchCon anymore. I was just
That's
like,
fucked.
okay, like it was so sad because he did.
So
like,
TwitchCon banned the guy for doing a citizen's arrest in a way.
So the guy got permabanned, but if you walk up and assault somebody, if you try to SA somebody, you get a 30-day suspension. How does that make any sense?
Well, yeah, I don't know really exactly. Like, I don't know exactly, but we'll look at the next clip here too. So yeah, she had a security guard for doing this stuff, and then your security guard did his job, so he's banned. Is she okay? I mean, I think okay is a relative term. I mean, she's not hurt, at least physically. So, I mean, I think that's really up to her. Why she's streaming on Twitch? I mean,
I feel like if you've got that many people watching you, like Imaru's probably got like 20, 30, like 1,000 people that watch her. And I'd imagine it's going to go up now since this incident. If you are being cut off from your security, my advice to you as a huge if you're Mr. Beast, don't ever put yourself in a situation where you're going to be away from your security team. Like, no movie actor or actress who's got that much wealth and that many people, like even rappers have private security because of this reason, and they will never separate themselves from their security because you never know what could happen. Like, even if you're alone in a room with somebody for 5 seconds, that is enough time for them to come out of the room and claim all kinds of shit happened in there. You don't ever want to be away from your private security, ever. That's the biggest problem that you could have right there. And I feel like a lot of these Twitch streamers, they're going to have to come to terms with that. The fact that they might miss out on opportunities on Twitch simply because they're too scared to go to TwitchCon.
Because where else are you going to go, right? I mean, that's it. I mean, the guy that shoved the assaulter was actually aiming his own security. Well, it's more complicated, right? I mean, like, well, anyway, I'll go back and we'll look at this here. So we've got another one, and so this is Twitch right here. Twitch security lets streamers bypass multiple checkpoints, no questions asked. Here we go.
Yeah. We'll just scan in, and then we're meeting him up front.
Okay.
Thank you.
What? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Just crazy.
See, Danny's really good at just being ultra confident about everything, and
We just walked past.
Yeah. Which one's which?
they were just able to get past security just like that.
So,
but they held and made a VTuber walk all the way to the help desk and then doxed her.
Thank you.
Haven't I sent a message to her to see if she's all right? Yeah.
The Wendy's. Ma'am, this isn't McDonald's.
Green shirts, hoping that the color is so obnoxious that it would scare off the attackers. It doesn't seem to be working. And so you've got another one, and this is Twitch contract required Emeru. So Emeru was required, I hope that I'm not overspeaking here, Emeru was required to do a meet and greet in order to do her cosplay competition at TwitchCon.
So that's important. Because if she didn't finish the meet and greet, they would have canceled the cosplay competition. So they made her go back out after that essay and do the meet and greet and finish it before they would allow her to do the TwitchCon show, her cosplay show. That should tell you how much they really give a shit about their content creators.
So I had to cancel my meet and greet because of the stuff, but in order to, I can't cancel my meet and greet and not cancel her show because of the fact that the reason I cancel my meet and greet is I don't want to be in the same place for 2 hours.
I wonder why.
People being
so you're
weird.
willing to put somebody else's safety online because you don't want to be in the same place for 2 hours.
Okay. And then I'm under contract with them, so I can't cancel one and not cancel the other.
Interesting. Oh.
I'm sorry,
I kept my meet and greet because I wanted to keep my show. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Sorry, Emmy.
I'm sure everyone will be nice.
Yep.
She just comes in there, lays that out, and then walks away. That's crazy.
Oh, God. Oh, man. Yeah, and check Senna's tweet about this. Yeah, but it's not really about, like, Senna's situation is different. Like, I'm talking really about Emmy's situation. There was no obligation to Emeru. I know a lot about this. Like, I know what happened here. Like, that's why that's right. And I think she was kind of reluctant to do it, but she did it anyway. And that's basically it. I'm guard, and this is, so here we go. This is the Twitter stream.
I might as well tell you guys, now that I'm done with the meet and greet, I might as well tell you guys, whoa, look at this. I'm sorry. I snuck in. I don't know what else to say. October.
Bro didn't even pay to get in. He just snuck in.
I never muted. I didn't prepare for that.
The thing is, like, yeah, he did something wrong. He shouldn't have done that. But imagine if that person was malicious. Is this a 2%er? Nah, he's just a clown. But, like, what really matters, why are people...
If anything, they should give this guy a medal because it shows how lax the security was. I think TwitchCon is over now, I believe. I hope. Is TwitchCon over? Yeah, it's over. It ended on Sunday.
Bitching? I have no idea to show, bro, like damn. So the point that I'm making is that clip from a Twitter stream, the streamer accounts are experiencing. I don't know if he said Emeru and I guess all the gold's gone. Holy fuck, security was horrid. That would imply that it existed. I hope she sues. Well, if I were like this organization, yeah, not you guys. Well, I am and I try for content, so I apologize. I'm not going to. And so I did. There it is. Don't worry. That's all I'll say. There will be accountability.
So here's something interesting. So on Sunday, he started covering this, Asmongold. On Monday, he got on. He did kind of some short streams, especially on Sunday. But on Monday, he got on. He really talked about it, and he said that there's going to be something that's going to be happening. And he didn't stream yesterday. So I'm very curious to see what's going on. He had dropped something about a defamation lawsuit or something like that. I don't know. But there's a good chance that something's going on behind the scenes that we're not aware of.
Don't worry. Okay? Don't worry. That's all I'll say. There will be
See you tomorrow,
accountability.
Nigel.
There will be. But how will
that's
that
like half the
manifest?
content right there. His eyebrows move, so that way, if he doesn't make sense, you could look at his 5 head.
It is uncertain. And just before the person had a knife is beside the point. If they had a brass knuckles, if they had a rock, if they had a key, if they had a shank, if they had a knife, a pen, anything, they could have hurt somebody, right?
That's one of the reasons why, if I'm not mistaken, Hassan really didn't want to go. It's
the intent that matters, right? And the intent, like a man of that size,
that's a huge that like he's not even that big. It's just Imaru is just really tiny. She's incredibly small.
To a woman of that size, it could be almost anything, and you could if you had something like this, you could fucking.
You wouldn't have even had to have a weapon. If he had picked her up and threw her on the ground, it probably would have been enough to kill her. That's how tiny she is.
Irreversibly change somebody's life if there's that big of a power difference and a size difference between you and that person, right? I mean,
Streamers basically be like, the vibes are off this year. I don't want to go this year. I don't want to stream there this year. So I'm like, oh, well, I guess if everyone else feels that way, this may be a good bandwagon to hop on, perhaps.
I don't think she should go back. I don't. I really don't.
So,
this year's TwitchCon may be the last year. Every year that they've had a TwitchCon, they've had a lot of problems.
Let's go back over, and this is her statement on it. And needs to say something. Somebody needs to do something. What the fuck else? What else is there to say?
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason. So, anyway, let me go back, and I'm going to show. I'm going to. And so this is what they said. The safety and security of all of those attending TwitchCon is our highest priority. I guess not.
You see, it's kind of crazy. They didn't even bother saying Imaru's name. They didn't say anything.
The behavior displayed by the individual involved in the incident yesterday involving a high-profile...
In line with exiting TwitchCon security protocols, law enforcement and event security were on site and responded to the incident. No, they weren't. They lied. This is the part where they lied.
Streamer was completely unacceptable and deeply unsettling. In line with existing...
I guarantee you the only reason why they even responded to this was because the video went viral.
TwitchCon security protocols, law enforcement and event security were on site and responded to the incident.
They lied. They lied. That was a lie.
I'm going to just read what she said so I don't accidentally speak out of information. In Twitch's statement, they said the guy was immediately caught and detained. I'm sorry, but that is a blatant lie. He was allowed to walk away from my meet and greet, and I didn't hear that he was caught until hours after he attacked me. And it felt like this only happened because my manager was pressing for it, not because TwitchCon staff present thought it was a big deal.
Yep.
You just added that word in myself. Now they are banned. Now they are banned, which is good. That's good. It's good that they banned them. Now they are banned. And so we are coordinating with the impacted creators team, and as per our standard protocols, continue to cooperate with any law enforcement investigations. We have increased security at the meet and greet attendee check-in point, and will have additional security personnel surrounding participating streamers. If you've RSVP'd for a meet and greet, please note that we are unable to accommodate +1s for the remainder of the event. Twitch has a zero-tolerance policy for harassment. In fact, that's not true. That's a lie. You don't have a zero tolerance. You have some tolerance. And I had said, I don't know about that. Sure looks like the same person. Twitch's response would have been to...
That whole situation is just fucked. It really is. news. I'm not seeing any new breaking news. Let's go over to visual steering. I think they have a new video, right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and watch this. Damn, one day ago. Go ahead and check out visual steering. When thieves mess with the wrong guard dog, just a taste of the amount of great content that comes from this channel. Check him out. Awesome channel.
Thieves might
Let's
plan
go.
for alarms, cameras, even nosy neighbors, but they never plan for this.
Damn, do you see that vertical leap right there?
Machines to full-blown
Is that a bear?
bodyguards. These dogs prove that crime doesn't stand a chance when loyalty's at control. They thought it'd be an easy score, but that little white dog had other plans, and he barked louder than their courage.
Oh my god, the little dog. Bro, the little dog. Oh man.
You can almost hear him thinking it's just a little dog, right before that little dog turns into a full-blown menace.
You know, whenever I was part of the fire department, they said that and I believe this, you really have to worry about the smaller dogs. Because the bigger dogs, usually they intimidate you based on their size, so that a lot of them don't actually bite you. But those little dogs, they know that they're smaller, so they're more prone to biting you and like taking chunks out of your foot.
Bite.
What'd you think was gonna happen?
At first it looks like an attack.
Oh.
Then you realize the dog's just spreading way too much affection.
Yeah, police coming. Man, look what the hell the dog trying to do.
What the fuck?
He probably doing dog trying to fuck him.
You're gonna skip that, man. That's too much.
Hanging for dear life. The man's plan fell apart fast. Now he's hanging from...
Oh, he's on like, there's a dog on both sides.
Two dogs audition
Oh, he's
for the
cooked.
next action movie.
Ooh, that dog trying to get that foot, boy.
He thought he could teach the dog a lesson, but karma came flying in with...
Oh, that's right. I do remember seeing this. This went viral because the guy tried to kick the dog and the dog just moved.
1 minute it's a standoff, then next they're best buddies. Guess that's how you turn a robbery into a play date.
That's funny.
From
That's pretty good.
break-in to break out in 5 seconds flat. These two found out the hard way the dogs don't play when it comes to home security.
Oh! Coming for you.
It's a battle of courage over size. A bear sneaks in for food.
That's
but
crazy.
One fearless pup
That's
charges
horrifying.
like he owns the place.
Thankfully, it's not a very big black bear, but like, holy god. From what I understand, like up north, that happens quite a bit. I'm in Texas, so like, and that little dog is on it, bro.
These guys thought they'd steal a race car. Turns out the only thing speeding was them out the front door.
Why is there a stock one car in a house? Oh, he's a YouTuber. That's why. I see the golden play button. Oh! Oh, that is a big ass dog. Oh.
Guess the plan didn't include meeting a furry security guard with zero tolerance for nonsense.
Look like a Doberman. Oh, that's a boxer, right? Oh yeah, that's a boxer. That's great. That's funny.
Thought it'd be
Boxers are actually really friendly as long as you're not like dumb.
quick grab and go, but these little dogs turned it into a chase scene straight out of a comedy movie.
Oh.
He barely got delivery 4 out before the dog went full Kool-Aid man through the window.
God damn! That's a big ass dog. Holy shit!
This dog wasn't just guarding the yard, he was making sure the thief got a personal tour of it, one pant leg at a time.
Yo, that dog walking away like he knows he got a prize. Look at that dog. That dog is happy. He's strutting away.
Christmas, but the dog said, "Not on my watch, Grinch," and barked him right out the door.
Christmas presents. It could have been worse if it wasn't for the family dog. See, the family says the dog peeked around the corner. You can see the thief freeze, then take off with the dog barking at his heels. Only one gift was missing, along with the homeowner's credit cards.
This dog really clocked in for work.
Oh, what the fuck? Even the guy was like, really?
Nothing teaches life lessons faster than big dogs running at you full speed.
Yo, that dude's got a lot of damn dogs. Holy shit. Those are some big ass animals too. Oh no. Oh.
He didn't expect his biggest problem to be a furry neighborhood watch volunteer.
Woo! Oh, they were trying to catch that little girl, bro. Oh, that dog saved her.
Nothing makes a man rethink his life faster than hearing barking after breaking in.
Well, you could hear him screaming, "That's a big dog." Oh!
He was mid-shopping spree in someone else's house when the homeowner and her big dog,
that's a beautiful house,
clocked in for justice.
Oh, bro, he's got like bags of stuff. What the hell is he doing? That's an older lady too. Oh, that dog is going, bro. That dog is going. Oh, that dog is going for it. Oh, he's lucky he got that door open. That is a huge animal. Oh my, bro, that is not a dog. That's a horse.
He thought it was an easy score.
Strap a saddle on that bitch and ride him.
But the moment that little dog started chasing him, he broke his own record getting out.
Oh, he's gone.
You can't make this up. The thief literally grabs the dog's paws and starts dancing like it's prom night before running for his life.
What the hell is he doing?
Oh shit, there you go. Okay. Wait, what? The fuck are you doing?
What the hell is this guy doing? That was weird.
The second he lands in the yard, the dog charges out barking, and the man's confidence evaporates instantly.
Oh, there's two of them. Oh, those are those like flat-nosed dogs, right? The ones that have like the ooh. Ooh, I heard those dogs can get aggressive because they got like little brains or whatever. Ooh, they're chewing his ass up. Damn, they're chewing his ass up.
You can actually see the moment he regrets his choices. One bite, one scream, and a lifetime story he'll never tell proudly.
Them dogs don't mess around. They can take chunks out of your arm. That's scary.
You can hear the panic set in as the barking gets closer.
Oh, bro, he ran at her.
Made sure
He
nothing
ran at her.
but fear.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Ooh. Oh, he's gonna chew that bastard a new one, bro. Get that dumb bitch. Get him. Mm-hmm.
Guess he didn't read the sign. Beware of dogs, not pet the dogs.
Bro, they chewing his ass. Look, they tore his jeans up. Think about how much force is going into that if they're tearing his jeans up. God. Damn. Oh, he's got like some cargo pants.
Even the cops look surprised that the dog wasn't just walking. He was waiting for his big moment.
Oh. Uh-huh. You know that owner was probably like, what the hell? And then he saw the police.
As the man unpacks, two sneaky figures creep closer, but his dog spots them instantly and charges, sending them sprinting away empty-handed.
Ooh, uh-huh.
That dog didn't even have to chase him, just barked once and turned the thief into a track star.
Oh.
Talk about a security system that needs a software update. Dog.exe is
Bro, ain't no way the dog just watching it. You know what's kind of crazy? Is sometimes thieves get caught because if a dog reacts a certain way, that means that the dog knows the person. So there's a good chance they caught this person because they knew who it was. Mm-hmm. That's a huge animal.
The
dude.
man was
That's a
sus
German
for
Shepherd.
1
Is that a
second,
break?
and the dog turned into a furry missile of justice.
No, don't pull the dog off. Let it happen. Let it happen. He got what he coming to him.
He thought he had a perfect plan. Grab the bag and dash. But he... security guard.
Asshole.
They pull up thinking it's a quick grab. But the second that dog growls, it's game over.
Well, even the guys up the road, too. Even the guys up the street.
Nothing humbles a grown man faster than two 6-pound dogs with zero fear and loud opinions.
Said nope. Oh my god, there's like 3 of them. Look at those little things. Look at those little toe biters. Little ankle nippers.
She didn't need pepper spray, just the street's most loyal protector, showing what real courage looks like.
Oh, look at that. Bro, that dog was just on him.
Me dove spazi. A vidi me da ja ne mogu da vjerujem.
No, that dog deserves
security
steak.
guards when you've got dogs
That
doing
dog
the
needs a
job
steak.
for free and way louder.
W Visual Steering, as always. W Visual Steering. Great video. Okay, well, it's been a minute since we watched some Midwest Safety. Let's go over to some Midwest Safety. Been a couple days. Video. There we go. Wait. Oh, what the hell? I clicked on Visual Steering again. Hold on. Where is Midwest Safety? There it is. Damn. UK gun smuggler versus Florida state troopers. Let's go. This one looks good. I love Florida. Florida, man. Okay. Probably gonna knock this video out and we gonna head out. Damn it. Okay. Visual Steering. Check out Visual Steering. I'm so sorry. Check out Midwest Safety. Awesome channel. W Midwest Safety, as always. Let's get it. Like their video, go show them some love.
Officers
they need it.
in Indian
they want
River
it.
County,
they want some
Florida,
more
were
of
given
it.
a tip from the Department of Homeland Security to be on the lookout for a subject who had an active warrant for international arms trafficking. Officers maintained a low profile.
You got to get this son of a gun. You got to get him, bro. You got to hunt him down, bro. Bring
While
him
they
in.
moved assets into the area and set the trap for this wanted fugitive.
Do we verify his target? 10-4. It's going to be out of Pennsylvania. November 0 Tango, November 1 Charlie Echo. Comes back to a 2007 silver Acura SUV, registered to Randall Habib out of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania.
Give them a minute until we get some resources that are up and around your area before you light them up. I'm getting off 95 right now. Are you still stuck at the light?
Yeah, center lane to turn eastbound.
So you just got the green light. I'm right behind you.
Alright, green light, eastbound. Is there any more units in front of us? We get 3 here before we light them up, or we need to go now?
Myself and Kane are right behind you. 2174.
I'm going to your right.
Looks like he's going to be pulling into the Amico gas station.
Do you think these guys know that they're being followed by the police before they like immediately panic and run? Like, that's the real question. Do you think they like doing double takes at every corner before they realize they're being chased?
2175.
Still slow rolling, standby.
It looks like he's stopping.
Alright, before we got him stopped. We're at 90th, 105.
You know the minute that these guys stepped out with the N4s, the guy must have known something was up. There's no way, dude. I would immediately know something's up. Especially with that many.
Put your hands out the window! Open the door with your left hand from the outside. Do it now! Step out of the vehicle. Keep your hands in the air. Do it now!
Oh, there he goes.
Left your own out. Get out on 60 if you're going to continue eastbound. Go west, going west. There's Ronnie, get over radio to the center for safety.
Before I got it, we're still westbound. Crossing 95.
They set up for this too, so like we shouldn't be seeing no people missing spike strips.
Get you right behind you if you got to go for it.
There he goes.
Where's the pit? Stand by.
Coming up to 98. Looks like he's spinning around back eastbound.
Firearm.
Firearm? What? Wait, what?
Firearm.
Back eastbound.
Firearm.
Is he actually shooting back at the... He is, he's shooting back at the police. Holy crap.
Hey, we need you guys up ahead.
Damn, they even got the trucks after this guy. I don't think I've seen a police fire truck. I mean, a police truck.
I saw a firearm.
Oh, maybe he's like dumping the firearms out the window. Maybe that's what's going on. But he's like going in circles. Like, what the hell is this guy doing? He like keeps going in the same like circle.
Hey, please stop. He's a good stick now, please.
What the hell is this guy doing? Oh, is this spike strip?
Alright, we're going to the Alamo. Somebody stay at the exit. We got him blocked. Put sticks at the exit of the Alamo. He's coming back around. Stand by.
Yeah, look, he's going in the same like circle. What the hell is he doing?
He's over, Joe.
Is that car smoking? It was, wasn't it? Why is that car smoking?
He's over, Joe.
Damn. You see his muffler down there like...
2104.
His muffler's like shifting like crazy.
He's hopping on 95 southbound.
Oh, he's trying to get on the interstate.
Let St. Lucie know to get ready. They're counting on.
Here we go.
Still southbound. We're going in the center lane. 354.
There, E48 on cancel 70.
Yes, sir. I'm letting it out.
What's your speed?
120. If I could get some units in the northbound lane in case he whips back around, because I see lights up front. He's getting through the traffic that's backed up here. Stand by. We're getting blocked in by traffic. He's about to crash. Stand by, stand by.
Damn, he is threading that shit like a needle. He's a good driver. Move, dumbass! What you doing? Get the hell out of the way!
Approaching the county line. Let's try to stop circuit, but if Indian Rivers just stays on 95, let them stay behind us.
Just in the 14, he has multiple signal zeros in the vehicle.
We just entered St. Lucie County. He's in the far right lane.
Bro, this guy is gonna be gonzo if they don't catch up to him. I wonder if he has like an actual radio box in him, because the minute that they said spikes, he immediately got on the interstate.
We're 1 mile away from Mainfield Road.
I mean, who knows how far the rabbit hole goes, because he's bringing in illegal weapons, so there has to be some kind of structure to this, right?
Mile marker 134. We're getting near to Orange Avenue exit. Center lane traffic he's moving into the center lane, back to the left lane.
There's no heavy traffic either, so that's gonna make this like
Orange, exiting.
Or not?
Negative. He came back on. We're passing the southbound exit for Orange Avenue. St. Lucie.
Why do the people... I don't understand this. Why do people that are like running from the police, why the fuck do they use their turn signals? It doesn't make any sense.
Just information, there were no stop sticks from St. Lucie County on that exit. Someone stop. You're going to be on 129. 10-4, let him know we're in this left lane, left lane.
Is he gonna get over to the right? He must have like a radio or a CB on him. He must.
We are now in the far right lane.
Is that... Damn, he is just booking it, bro.
Get the f*** over! Lane passing the 127.
Bro, right? Yo, man is speaking with his soul when he said that. Get out of the way. God damn, that shit's irritating. Florida State Troopers have entered the chat. Oh, damn. We got state troopers now. Dude, they are booking it towards him, too. They're not fucking around, bro. Bro! Damn! They're not messing around.
He crashed, he crashed, he crashed, he crashed.
He's still trying to go.
He got control of the car and he's going southbound still. FHP's about to pit.
Bro, they are not fucking around with this guy. The state troopers, man, they are not jacking with this guy. They are gonna catch this man. They went from chasing to attacking. Them patrol dudes do, like, holy God. Damn, they were not messing with this guy. Oh! Bro, you're getting in the way of the goddamn troopers. Get out the way. Oh man, I bet he would have went across if she hadn't have been there. Oh my God, lady, come on! Oh my! Oh, dude, I thought she hit the fucking cop car, dude. I ain't even gonna lie. I thought she hit the fucking state trooper, bro. I was about to flip shit. God.
FHB is attempting a bid.
Tree line on the right side. Into a tree, into a tree.
Oh, he rolled over. Well, there it is. Is he going to get out and run, or is he going to give up? Man, them state troopers.
Let me see your f***ing ass!
Damn, them state troopers are aggressive, boy.
He's running.
Damn.
Where's Phoenix? Hey, he ran! He f***ing ran!
Oh, he's going.
You see him? Hey, left.
Bro, he does not want to get caught.
Black male wearing all black.
Oh, he's going to be hard to spot, too. Wait, whoa, what's going on?
Mindy, I'll be with you. You want me to stay with you? Okay.
That helicopter's not going to have any visibility if the dude's wearing all black. There's no way.
He ran over into Kaiser.
Damn, did he get away?
You got a clothing description on him?
FHB is tied. She's wearing a green hoodie and gray pants.
They said black. He said he had a black, wearing all black.
Don't need any more units on 95. Go in through Gaffin.
QFI, we have us, FHP, and St. Lucie here. Oh, my siren.
Damn, there's so many people trying to catch this guy. It's like a manhunt. Jesus. You know, they jacked up if they got state troopers involved.
3691, repair of your side.
Huh?
You can have these people all over the place throw the scent off.
Which one?
Here's the order. Give you spotlighted. Forward, no spotlight. Is he heading towards Tamco? Is that what you're on now? Give us 33, please. We can set up a perimeter.
South of the hospital.
Directly under you?
Just about he's in a bush at the moment.
Have any other updates? I'm coming north of the hospital now. What do you guys got? What do you guys have?
Bro, there ain't no way. The only way they gonna catch this guy is if they use the dog.
Huh?
He's coming up through the bend. He's after Cleveland Clinic. He's about 50 yards in the wood line.
Oh, they found him.
He's coming up through the bend, just on the opposite side of the wood line of Cleveland Clinic. Just to the west of the FHP car.
Give us an update where he's at.
He's still right at the bend. He tucked into the woods. Still right at the bend of Discovery Way. Right or left, bud? To the left, he's now working his way west. If you guys can see straight along that big wood line, just inside. He is about 100 yards just to your left.
What the hell's that guy doing? Is he walking? I don't know how he's not haul assing up out of there.
He's headed south back towards the main Discovery Way along the canal. He's about 50 yards ahead of you guys.
Will they find him?
Yeah, I think I'm 1097 here.
Yeah, that's what. 5 yards from on your right, K9. On your right, K9. Directly to your right, K9. Directly to your right. Just inside the line. Don't just pass him. Don't just pass him.
I'm behind you, I'm behind you.
I think that's him. I think that's them with him.
I'm behind you. Back up.
They got him.
Get a unit to 1017, the area where he dropped an item. Where you guys continue east along the ditch. You guys will pretty much be in the area.
This is over here.
It seems like the only one that was doing their job there was the helicopter. Even the dog couldn't find him.
Right around here somewhere. He definitely threw an item. I just working. I don't know if anyone knows or not, but he dropped a lot of cash in front of South Florida Orthopedic too. After he went 1031.
I ended up getting a pit on him though. Couldn't put it over the radio because everybody was finger f***ing it. I got a pit on him. Hey, I'm about to throw this out.
Q6 man, so we found a black satchel bag. Satchel. It had at least a shoulder strap on it.
A strap on it. It's a gun in there. You can tell. Look.
Yeah.
The print from here to there. You got pictures of it.
Yes. Good boy. Hey.
All right.
Damn, that's crazy.
So
he kept running and
going in
dumping
2 years
stuff.
we mowing this place and boing.
Yeah.
That shit has no
I'd imagine the organization that he's working for are not going to be happy with that.
County deputy, you're just doing an AOA because
I couldn't get it over the radio. I was.
Your power steering is like mine. We'll have to check the battery.
Yes.
It goes in and out. It'll come out and then you can't steer it. Oh, it's not good.
Damn, look at all that money, boy.
This is part of it? Yeah, that was part of it.
Ho, 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 ho.
5,000.
Holy.
That was real.
See, you fucked up because you went in Florida, man.
Yeah.
We're going to move on from this. W video. I think we actually going to go ahead and roll up out of here a little early today. It don't seem like much people's is on, so that's okay. I got a lot of stuff to do anyway. Oh, I got a viewer over on a little one. Thanks for watching. I'm going to roll up out of here. Early day. Nothing crazy has happened, like drama-wise, thankfully. We're going to roll up out of here early today. I'll see y'all tomorrow, bright and early. Make sure y'all go out there, put a smile on someone's face. You might change somebody's entire day or their life. Who knows? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Stay safe out there. Stay friendly. Wow.